What's going on? It's your boy Television, and we are back for another one. Man, Lomancheko trying to clear his name, man. Lomancheko talking about how he didn't request for that franchise belt, that he doesn't know where that came from, that he was surprised by it, and that tried to say that the WBC is the one that approached him and his team about the whole getting the franchise belt situation, and that he's not ducking Devin Haney. Now, my thoughts on that is we've seen multiple interviews where Bob Arum was already making hints, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, about basically that they're going to approach the WBC about it. I mean, your team already basically admitted that they approached the WBC about it, so I'm not sure where exactly he's coming from when it comes to that. Bob Arum has said before, when it comes to these champions, they shouldn't have to have mandatories. You know, they should be able to, when they get to a certain level, they should be able to just, you know, choose who they're going to fight, and that they're going to, you know, look into something of that nature. Which clearly then we hear about Lomancheko all of a sudden being designated a franchise champion when Devin Haney was his mandatory, and Devin Haney was out there talking about how he wanted to fight him. He wants to fight him. He wants to fight him. He's his mandatory. He wants to fight him. You didn't hear anything about it. You didn't hear Lomancheko saying anything. You heard Lomancheko being quiet about it. You're hearing Top Rank talking about, Devin Haney, he's too young. He's not experienced enough. Yet you're fighting all these other guys who wouldn't be favored against Devin Haney at all. It wouldn't even be like a close betting odds when it came to him. But you're okay with facing those guys. So that becomes a kind of an issue with what you're saying. And then the other thing is that you didn't have to accept it. You didn't have to accept that title, because it's saying, hey, we're going to give you this title, and this title means that, you know, you don't got to face Devin Haney, who's your mandatory. You didn't have to take it. You could have said, oh, hell no. I'm cool with that. I don't want that belt. I don't want that designation. I want to keep my WBC belt. I want to be undisputed, like a real undisputed champion, and I'm going to take on Devin Haney. If he's my mandatory and I got to take him in next, I'm going to take on him next. Because it's not like Lomancheko's sitting there and he's waiting until his fight for undisputed. He's going to be fighting somebody else. I guess he's supposed to be fighting some kid from Australia or something like that Bob Arum has talked about him fighting. Or if he doesn't fight that guy, he's going to fight somebody that's over a lesser opponent than Devin Haney. So what he could have said was like, nah, give me Devin Haney. Let's set that fight up. Let's do it in New York. Let's do it in Vegas. You know, that's where Devin Haney's hometown. Let's do it in Vegas. And let's have a big, huge fight. You know, he has a big name. I got a name. And let's tell him to come over here. We'll do it on ESPN. We'll do it on regular ESPN. And let's get these 2-3 million views on ESPN. He could have said that. But what he did was just take that belt, or take that, I don't call it a belt. He took that designation. He stayed quiet for a very, very long time. And now he's, you know, after hearing all the criticism and people trashing his name, all of a sudden now he wants to come up with this story. So, me personally, I don't believe it. I don't believe it, me personally. And what you can also always do is, you can, Devin Haney, he got a mandatory he's supposed to do. They haven't signed any contracts yet. Looks like they're going towards, what do you call it? A purse bid. What he can do is just give that dude step aside money. Be like, yo, I don't like my name being trashed the way that it is. Give that guy, you know what I'm saying? Give him some money. Give him some bread. Give him a good, you know, give him a cool $500,000 or whatever it's going to take. You know? Give him that money. And then go set up that fight with Devin Haney. You want to clear up your name, it's very clear. Devin Haney is a WBC champion. You're fighting again. You're going to be fighting again in a couple of months. So, set the record straight. You know, get that step-aside money put in, negotiate, set up that fight, and go clear your name. Because that's the only way you're going to do it. And it's kind of funny with this franchise belt thing now. It's like, it's the H belt. You know what I'm saying? It's the H belt right now. Y'all know what the H stands for. Everybody's trying to stay away from that belt now like it's the plague. You know what I'm saying? Canelo's going to call you a hater if you talk about his franchise belt. Oh, you just a hater. That's what his team will say. Oh, you're just a hater. But everybody else is trying to distance themselves from that belt and that whole thing. It's like a plague. You know, it's like a star that you don't want on you at all. You don't want that star on you. All these champions, when they ask my body, they start stepping back. They start doing the two-step. They start doing the two-step back. They don't want to be nowhere near that. Like, what? Franchise belt? Now I'm good. I'm cool. I'm cool with that. No one wants any part of that. And I'm glad people are trashing it because it's a BS belt. The belt that you have, you can move up and down in weight classes and you keep it. And then if you lose a fight, you get to still hold it. You don't lose that belt. You know what I mean? It's a ducking belt. That's what it's seen as, and it's seen as an H belt. And it's a belt that if you have it, no one's going to respect the fact that you have it. And Lomancheko is seeing that, and he's trying to separate himself from it. But there's only one way he can do it, and that's fight Devin Haney. Like, subscribe, share. I'm out.